What's up, everybody? This is Mark Volzer with Lucky Dog Marketing, and one of the questions I get asked a lot is how can a client leverage their email list for things beyond email marketing? Now, obviously, you should be doing email marketing. You should be reaching out to your past clients, telling them about what you're doing, telling them about any specials you're running, asking for referrals and things like that. But email open rates are terrible. They're like 20 to 30%, and click-through rates on email are even worse. It's like 4 to 6%. So even though you definitely should be doing it and cultivating that list, there are other things you can do with your email list that increase your chances of reaching the people on your list and getting value out of your email list. I'm going to show you how to do one of those things right now on Facebook, because on Facebook you can upload your customer list and use that to communicate directly with those customers by targeting them specifically with ads, or to create a lookalike audience of people who are similar to your customers and then target them with ads, which is really awesome, incredibly powerful, because someone's already bought from you. It's easier to get them to buy from you again than it is to find a whole new customer and get them to buy from you. And if you can only target people who are like your current customers, you're going to have a better success rate than if you're just targeting people in general. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick in Facebook. As you can see, I am in my Facebook business manager or business page. I'm going to go into the business manager, bring that up. Now, the next thing you're going to do is go to this menu on the upper left here, and you're going to go to audiences. Now, to create an audience, all you're going to do, go to create audience, and you're going to create a custom audience. Now, the first thing you're going to get asked is where you want to create that audience from: engagement on previous ads, offline activities, app activities, website traffic. This is people that may have gone to your website if you have the Facebook pixel installed, but we're going to choose customer file, and then it's going to ask us how we want to create that file or where they want that file to come from, and we're going to choose a database we already have. And I'm going to choose a database of chiropractors I have in Alexandria, Virginia, but this is where you would find your customer files. Wherever you have all of your customer information, your email list, this is what you're going to select. You upload it, then you tell it next, and it's going to go through and it's going to upload all that data. Now what you have to do here is match the columns from your spreadsheet to the columns in Facebook. So Facebook doesn't have all of this data, but does have some of it. So I'm going to match last name with last name. Going to match first name with first name. It doesn't have category. It does have city. It also has zip code. So I'd actually much rather have zip code to put in there, but I don't have it in there. If I did, I'd use that because it's more accurate and a little more valuable than city. You can also upload date of birth, which is really helpful for targeting people for birthday campaigns. Year of birth, gender, age, all those things you can put in there. I don't have them in this list, but if you have them, definitely match that. All right, I don't have website or any of these Google ratings or anything like that, so I'm just going to say upload and create. And that quickly has uploaded 629 emails and created a custom audience for me. Now, if I want to, I could run an ad just to the people on this list. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Now, the next powerful thing you're going to want to do is just click on there, and you're just going to tell it to create a lookalike audience. So it's going to use the audience I created. Let's see, where is it? Source is next thing you're going to do is create a lookalike audience. So you just click on this, you click on lookalike audience, it's going to ask you for the source. Now you want to work with that custom audience you just created. In my case, the chiropractors, but in your case, you're going to select your email list. And then you have to pick a country. So obviously I want to pick United States. And then it's going to ask for audience size. Like, how big do I want it to be? Do I want it to be 2.2 million people? Do I want to make it smaller? I can't make it any smaller than that. If I wanted to, I could make it bigger. This depends on how much it matches. So these people that it's going to create in this lookalike audience are within 1% of everybody that I uploaded in the list. I can make it bigger. And obviously with each match, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, right? So that's what you can do. You decide on how many people you want in there. Now, I only want it to be close. I want it to be very similar to the audience that I'm having. So I'm going to stay on 1%. I'm going to create that audience. And real quick, boom. I've got that lookalike audience created. Now, how can I use this? Well, I'm going to go to my ads manager. And if I want to run an ad to either of these audiences, all you're going to do, you go and you create a new campaign. Say we're going to do traffic. I'm going to do traffic. I'm not going to make a full campaign, but just to show you. Now, when I decide who I want to show this to, I go to custom audience, and they're right there. So if I want to run it just these chiropractors, I click on that. It's going to show it just the people on that email list. So if you have an email list of customers you want to target with an ad to get them to come back in or get them to give you a referral, that's all you do. You're going to target everybody in that list. Now say I want to target the lookalike audience. That's it. I'm targeting the people in that lookalike audience. Now the next thing you'd want to do, this is going to target everybody in the country. I'm going to want to bring that down. So let's just say for me, I'm going to go with Alexandria, Virginia, and I only want it to be within, oops, I don't want the DMA. Give me Alexandria, Louisiana. I want Alexandria, Virginia. And I don't want within 25 miles. I only want within 5 miles. I did 10 for some reason. Let's do 5. No, okay, so 10 is as low as we can go. But it's going to get, now my ads are going to be shown to anybody in this lookalike audience who is in 10 miles of Alexandria, Virginia. Pretty great way to find people who are like your current customers. So that's it. That's how you can make a custom audience and a lookalike audience. If you have any questions, click on any of the links in the video below, and I'd be happy to answer them.